Floodwaters ruined barns full of hay at a Transylvania County farm.
Now the owners are wondering how their animals will make it through the winter. News 13's Cheryl Barber joins us live from Shadowbrook Farm in the Pisgah Forest community.
And Cheryl, that's a working farm that takes care of rescued animals.
And it depends on that hay to keep the grazing animals healthy. Now, Shadowbrook's owners had enough hay to keep them healthy through the winter, but it's been ruined by floods that swamped their barns.
I rescue basically any type of farm animal.
Mary Ann Duvall has a big heart for the barnyard animals.
Goats, chickens, ducks, turkeys.
And she gives them a home when owners can't care for them anymore.
Basically whatever anybody else is throwing away, I will take in.
School kids visit here on field trips, and people stop by just to watch more than 300 domestic animals graze the pastures and to talk with their owners.
It's great therapy because everything here lives together and everything is peaceful, and it's just many people come here and will just sit and watch just because it takes a lot of stress out of your day, let me tell you.
But keeping the animals is a full-time job, and it's stressful for her now after the French Broad River jumped its banks and invaded the farm's food supply.
We've probably lost here, we had close to 100 bales in the barn, so we've lost at least 75 bales of hay. There's been water all the way up into the second shed. We've got 3 sheds here, but the lower 2 got saturated with water.
Mary Ann says you just can't unroll these soggy bales and dry out the hay. Once it's wet, it can make the animals sick.
You can't feed hay that's been wet because there is the possibility of mold and mildew.
Flooding caused another problem for the farm's water supply. A creek dumped tons of silt and sand into the pond.
We're less than 4 feet down here when we're usually 10, so that means we got to dredge all this out. That's quite a job, too.
The farm depends on donations, and some friends are helping to replace the hay. But keeping these animals is a labor of love and a risk Mary Ann and Bill are willing to take.
If you have land on the river, you just have to expect flooding. And, you know, it's not a total surprise. It's just a huge disappointment.
Now, despite the farm's troubles, it does remain open here on Wilson Road in the Pisgah Forest community. Reporting live in Transylvania County, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.